This whole quarantine stuff, I tell you the truth, like, it's a nightmare. I remember, because I go to college, so I'm going to be a junior next year. And I remember basically my whole sophomore year is just like gone. I mean, we had the fall, but really in the winter, there's really nothing. I meant spring, winter, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so I wasn't really expecting anything, because I think like it was right after Super Bowl weekend when like things started to heat up. And I was like, yeah, like, get out of here. Like, I don't know. We got this under control. Like, and then out of nowhere, just started rapid fire everywhere. The media's blowing up and everyone's literally trying to get toilet paper all over the place. Like, it was crazy. But one thing about quarantine, it's a curse and a blessing. And I always tell people that it's a curse in that for the people that can, share opportunities and have opportunities to be with the family, I think it's a great way because, as you get older, and I mean, I'm 20 years old, but I'm starting to see it now, you start to become more independent. And, it's not more like you want to, it's more of just like how we mature. And I think that this time being at home with my family, I think it's really like, it's a blessing because like, when am I really going to have time like this again? You know what I mean? But music wise, it was hard because I'm from New Jersey, so I live in Jersey, but there was a couple of times where we were going to have trips to shoot out music videos in like Texas, and a couple trips planned out for LA. I was going to go there for spring break to record some new music and stuff. And it all kiboshed. And I think for now, it's still a smart idea not to travel. It was hard because I had to buy a new mic, like a studio ready mic, because mine wasn't like what they use in the studio. It was hard in that sense and trying to make stuff because my engineer is like my best friend, Ro, shout out Ro. He's in LA, so it's hard like getting in time with like the different time zones and stuff like that. But, with this song, Eye to Eye, we always said like this was the next song. This was going to be the song of the summer. We made this song and we were like, wow, we got one. I'm really like, I've been waiting for the song to come out, and finally, like, the ball dropped. So to give you a short answer, I think it was surrounding myself with the right people, guys like Sean Barron, which is a great guy. Ro, like I said, my engineer. And then the guy who helped me write the song, Cam Wallace. I mean, I think people like that, and another guy, Jaylene, another songwriter, I think they really, all four of them really opened my eyes up, as a songwriter and as an artist. Because when I started making music, I want to say like a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years, I don't know. But I was always like on this one track. Like I never tried to explore, like trying to make a different sound or, the sound you hear in like my voice in Eye to Eye, like I never sang like that, like kind of like screaming in a way, but at the same time, it's kind of like melodic. I never had that idea. And then I think one time that night in the studio, we were just talking, whatever. And literally they said like, just pour out your emotions. Like I never was able to really pour out my emotions unless it was a song about love. See, my thing is that I can write songs about love. That's what I do, because I'm a very emotional guy. Like I like relationships and all that shit. But I never liked writing music and, talking about myself and flexing, because at the end of the day, what are you doing? Like, are you trying to say like, yo, I got these chains and so much cars and all this money? Like, come on, like, do you really have to brag? Like, I know that's what rap is. Like, a lot of artists like doing that because like they come from nothing, or like they come from like struggles and stuff like that. But at the same time, I think it's different for every artist, It's different for every artist. And in my case, I just don't like talking about that stuff because I kind of feel like it's like showing off in a way. My stuff, I like talking about more relatable things. So when we came up with Eye to Eye, it was hard it was hard for me at first to really, write like these lyrics and like just talk about the song, because there really wasn't anything like in my heart. But then like I really had to dig down and think about like some of the situations I've been in the past with like haters and like just jealousy and envy and like all of that. And then that's where the emotions came out, and that's why the song is a hit. I never like sticking to one genre. Obviously I'm considered like rap, hip hop, urban, but I just love bouncing around all over the place. Like I'm a huge like 90s R&B fan and 80s music. Like I love all that shit. And obviously I love the music today. But I think the music I make, it really like brings out for people who don't know me and fans or just people who just come across my music. I think in a way it tells you who I am as a person without even knowing who I am. I am a really like happy-go-lucky, funny, always energetic, positive guy, you know? So I think my music helps show my different personas and my personality. I think my music shows my personality, and in a good way, because I love making feel-good music, you know, because at the end of the day, like I can make sad songs, but would you rather listen to a sad song or a song that you could, you know, smile and be happy about? I mean, obviously in certain situations, you may pick the one over the other, but I just feel like, especially during the summer, I feel like that's like my specialty. I mean, obviously I can make songs in the winter and the fall and the spring, but I feel like summer is like my pocket.